Okay, so today we're gonna be going over some different ways of passing the guard, but for this sequence, we're gonna be working by standing up. So we're gonna be passing the guard, standing up, and we're gonna be showing some different variation and pathways for you to achieve this. So see you on the mats and hope you enjoy them. So Marlon. Same concept as before. Whatever hand I stretch is the hand that I can take a step on. I should never, if I stretch my right hand, take a step with my left leg, because he now has full mobility. He can trap me, pass the leg over the head, then immediately start attacking. So if I use my right hand, my right foot is the one that takes a step forward. So version 1, I take a step, I stand up, and once I am here, the first version or the first pass that we're going to be learning is a very simple clearing the leg pass. So I go up, I push my hips forward, I clear. I'm not doing it right now, but this knee gets driven straight into my partner's ribs. And there's multiple options for me to do here. I can come down and go straight into side control, or turn this foot here as a pivot and come back. Go straight to the mouth. I hope you enjoy that one. So another option that you can do is I start standing up, one step up. Once I already have stood up my partner, I can pass directly across. And what I'll do is I'll take a step back, and I'll pass my leg straight in, drive my knee to the floor, and I'll drive it, get the underhook right here until I'm all the way down. If I have caught this underhook correctly, I can immediately take a step back and go into the armbar. Another option that we'll take is I'll stand up, open, and if I cannot clear, I don't feel comfortable stepping back, I can reach my hand in, sink it across. I'll go as deep with this hand as possible on the opposite collar, and I start putting my weight on him. If you see right now, I'm driving my weight on him. I'm releasing the weight so I don't put as much pressure for the demonstration purposes. And I start shifting my hips back and the other way. My hand here, if you see, is like a fist driven into the ground in order to prevent this leg from posting on the ground and recovering the guard. If I don't do this and I leave my hand down, he can then recover the guard from here. Another option is I stand up, start passing. I tried my moves, it didn't work. Is I take my hand, palm down, I clear. I drive the same knee forward, and as I do that, you'll see I turn my body and take a back step. And I go straight into side. Good. Another version. Another option that we can have is I stand up again. Once I am here, if my partner doesn't react, I can take a step. I sit on his hips. The little detail here is that I don't sit back, because if I sit back, he just shifts and I fall down. Go back. I sit basically on his hips. From here, I drive and I search for my underhook. I stretch my leg and I start going down. Same concept as one of the previous techniques that we have shown. I can now take a big step, go straight into the armbar, or shift, grab my kimura, and finish. Back. Another option that we can take is that I start standing up, and from here I drive both of my hands in and I sit down into a double under. From the double under, there's multiple ways, and we're gonna go into from all the techniques, we're gonna go into very detailed approaches, and we're gonna be explaining them step by step. But the concept here is I put my hands on top of his belly, and I don't collect at the top, because then it makes it really easy for him to clear the knees. I put it very low at the bottom, and I drag him to me as to sit him on top of my hips. From here, there are multiple ways for me to path. One, I go across, I drive my hip forward, I stretch my legs, and I start passing until they're clear. Two, a very simple approach, and this is the one I like the best. I pick a side and I take a big step. I drive the knee, the legs pass by themselves. Or three, from the double under. This is like the funny version. I start driving my partner forward, grab or reach at the back for the obi and the belt, and I pull them. And I go straight to the side. Hope you enjoy it.